This is how it looks like when the FV217 Badger is in front of you trying to penetrate your armor. I will be scared, you don't want to mess with this tank. What's up tankers, welcome back to a new video, and today, yes, we're going to talk about the Badger Tier 10 British collector tank, and this tank is right now in the store for offer. Yes, it's expensive for 20k gold. It's an offer minus 50% because it's a bundle. We're going to have 5 containers to have a chance to get the WZ121G 5% drop chance and with some rewards, a lot of rewards. And by the way, I'm going to talk about this tank, the WZ121G tier 8 premium Chinese tank, in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to receive 2 legendary camouflage. This one, the royal treatment with that cup of tea in the top of the turret, and the Esquire. I prefer the Esquire, to be honest. Looks more hot, more dope, more aggressive too. I like the Esquire, that's why I have the Esquire as a camouflage for me. And this tank will be fully equipped, so you are not going to invest more credits for this tank after buying this bundle. I mean, 20k gold, that's really a lot, and you have really to think about it if this tank worth it for you, especially to buy or not. In my opinion, we're going to take a look right now at the upgrades of this tank. In my opinion, this tank is not OP, is not very strong, but it's category strong. Okay, there is a lot of Tech 3 free tanks in the game which are actually better than this tank, but I mean, hey, it's a cool tank, looks really dope. I mean, I like the design of this tank. Also, that will scares me if I face the Badger on the battlefield. And it's a collector tank, tier 10 collector tank, so if you want to add this tank to your collection, that's why I'm making this video, I'm making this preview, and later to play some battles with this tank, so to show you gameplay with this tank, and then in the end it's still your decision if you're going to buy this tank or not. And before we start everything, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new watching right now, hit the like button, activate the notifications, and never miss a video again, and especially never miss the next giveaway, and also a lot of World of Tanks Blitz codes. And now let's start. Let's take a look at the upgrades of this tank. So here we go, we have 2000 8 points for a tank destroyer, which is already very good. And what is also very important and what make this tank really beginner friendly, so for new tank destroyer players, tier 10 tank destroyer players, because most of the tier 10 tank destroyer players, tank destroyers have a paper armor, and with this tank we have 150mm average armor. We have here, as you can see, 250mm front armor and 152 side armor. So if we angle a little bit, we will have about, I don't know, maybe 250mm armor and more armor on the side. So the armor of this tank is really great, and that's why that makes already this tank really beginner friendly. We have also insane penetration. The DPM, we have about 3450 DPM, is already high, it's good. But yeah, mobility also not that bad. But in my opinion, if you take a look at other tank destroyers in the game, let's take a look now. So here we go. If you compare this tank, for example, with the Grill 15, I mean, the Grill 15 is just a tank destroyer for good skilled tank destroyer players, maybe you will say pro players, because we have a paper armor on this tank. But the good thing is we can rotate the turret of this tank, and you cannot do this with the Badger. Okay, so that's make the difference while playing, for example, with the Grill. And we have with the Grill 3600 DPM, so it's more DPM than the Badger, and that's why I told you this tank is not OP, but it's a good one, especially for beginner players. The FV, okay, it's really a lot team dependent, but the tank which is, for example, better, to be honest, than the Badger is this guy. If I face this guy on the battlefield, I just go away because I can't pen him from the front, and this tank can reach 3800 DPM, also better than our Badger. And this tank has just better armor. Look at this, 215mm from the front, but numbers lie here on this case, because we have here a great profile, a great angle, which make this tank really unpenetrable from the front, or very hard to penetrate. Also the object 268, I mean, this tank is also a beast, 3k DPM, but good mobility and good also front armor. So what I want to say is, I mean, this tank is not that OP tank to go for that 20k gold, but it's a tank if you are a player who want to collect all the tanks and want to have all the tanks. Is really so cool if you also will add this tank to your garage. Yeah, we talked about TPM, insane penetration. I mean, if you are using APCR shells, you don't need to go for calibrated shells, because if you go for them you will have 88mm armor, so, and without them 360mm armor, only that you're going to penetrate just every tier 10 heavy tanks or tier 9 heavy tanks in the game. So we don't really need to use the calibrated shells. Of course we have also a very good shell velocity, so that enhanced gun laying drive is enough. The refined gun, of course, camouflage net to we are going to camp a lot with this tank, so we need better concealment. We have actually good speed, let's go for better rotation. And then defense system, enhanced armor, of course, why not, because we have actually good armor, so let's maximize it so we have more chance that the enemy shots will bounce. And yeah, to the consumables, black tea for faster reload time, and for more speed, the improved fuel. And with this tank we have, look at this, 8 seconds reload time. I mean, this is really good, and I think that let's say that will surprise the enemy tanks. I mean, if you are staying with this tank and you fire a shot, I think not a lot of players, especially there is not a lot of players who knows this tank and who have this tank and who knows how long the reload time of this tank, and 8 seconds is really fast for a tier 10 tank destroyer. And I think that will surprise a lot of enemy tanks, which if you are fire a shot, I think the enemy tank, they will think, okay, he will have anyway, it's a tank destroyer, he will have anyway a long reload time, and they will maybe not hide, or they will maybe rush on you, and then it's your opportunity to fire maybe the second and the third shot thanks to this fast reload time for a tank destroyer. Maybe using adrenaline we will reach 7.5 seconds reload time, which is really insane for a tier 10 tank destroyer. So yeah, enough talking, let's go now to the battlefield and yeah, try this tank. Let's go. Here we go. Oh shit! I forgot to talk about also the Jagdpanzer E100. I mean, the Jagdpanzer E100 is just better than the Badger. So there is a lot of T3 free tanks which are better than this tank. As I said, this tank is not OP, but it's a good one to add it to the collection, to your garage. Why not? 28 km/h average speed. Maybe maximum speed we will reach 35 km/h. Oh yeah, and climbing hills we are very slow. The object 263, as you can see, is much more faster, and he is already in the spot waiting to make his first shot on the enemy tanks. I'm waiting too here. This is how we should play with this thing. I mean, we are a tank destroyer. We don't have rotatable turrets, so we have just to stay behind the team and try to sniper some shots. And here we go. The Progetto, maybe. Can I hit him? Nope, but the object 200 did. 68 did. Maybe I can hit the VZ now. Look at this fast reload time. That's what I'm talking about. 6.7 seconds reload time. Ricochet with adrenaline. This is really insane. The WZ is running away. Can I make a shot? Can I make or not? No, I can't. So let's keep going. Very important, always stay with your team while playing with a tank destroyer, or you are going to be busted very fast if they spot you and rush on you. So the IS-7 is coming. I'm trying to show my front armor, and look at that. Shots are going to bounce for sure while playing with this tank if you show your front armor, because the profile of this tank just make it very hard to the enemy tanks to pen you. Now I'm trying to hit maybe the mouse. Let's see if I can hit him. No, I can't. I'm very slow, but the hurry, here we go. Let's take APCR shells, and very unlucky this time. Very unlucky. Look at this. Look at that's what I'm talking about. Why I like this tank. We have really a great armor. But my team is not helping me and I got busted, and that's what will happen to you if enemy tanks surround you. You have no choice with this tank because you are very slow, and also a little bit my mistake because I didn't run away and found or searched for a better or safer position. But we're going to play with this tank another time. Let's watch this battle till the end. If we are going to win or not, we will see. But I think yes, I have a good feeling that we are going to win. Unlucky for me, I missed a lot of shots and I wasn't directly fast in my spot to yeah, make the first shots and make the difference on this battle. But lucky me, this time I have a good team. The 6 CTP Lewandowski is going to be also the next tank which I'm going to buy. I bought already the Gwil 15 last time, and the next tank will be the 6 TTP whole line. I'm going to go for the 6 TTP for sure, so stay tuned for that. I'm going also to make a preview about this tank. So come on, finish him. Hash shell maybe. Oh shit, the Hori has also a great armor. So we don't have any light tank here or medium, so let's save the Gwil. Gwil, what are you doing? Why? I don't understand why a lot of players are playing egoistic. They go for damage, then finishing first the low HP enemy tanks, and with that sometimes we really lose battles only because some player decide to make more damage than finishing first the low HP enemy tanks. Guys, don't do that. First, always kill the low HP enemy tank. Is for the team better than going for damage. So yeah, that was a poor first battle. Now let's go again and try this tank again. Maybe in this battle I will be luckier than this tank. And I mean, it's a tank destroyer. We are going to be always team dependent. I'm not a fan of playing with tank destroyers, but yeah, there is a lot of players who did. I'm better with mediums or light tanks because I want to be decisive in the battlefield, and you can't be decisive playing with a tank destroyer. Maybe exception while playing with the S230PM or the Scorpion, you can be that decisive, or also while playing with the Tier 9 SU, I forgot the name of the tank, where you can make 4.2k DPM. That tank is really OP and you can be decisive while playing with a tank destroyer. So now I'm going again with my team. I don't want to risk my hit points again in this battle. I'm going to search for protection from my teammates. So here I'm behind them, I'm on the back line, and my teammates are my shield, and I'm trying this time to make a better battle. Here we go. I can't hit the E100. Maybe I can hit now the mouse somehow. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm too slow. I'm very slow. Okay, and look at this armor. That's what I'm talking about. This armor is really great. And as you saw, a lot of shots bounced. So I'm trying to hit again the mouse, but I can't. Maybe he's going to make a mistake and he give me some space to hit him. No. But let's wait. This is normal while playing with a tank destroyer. We have to wait. We have to be patient and wait for that best opportunity to make your damage. Let's try again. Oh. That was so close. I didn't want to hit the shot, that was by mistake. But maybe I can finish the mouse now. Even with APCR shells, the mouse is just a bounce machine. A lot of steel on this tank, it's really very hard to penetrate. So now I think it's better to... we are going to have some support now from a light tank, very good. That's what we need now. Nice, so I'm trying to finish, or maybe let's focus on the grill now. Let's hash him, let's make some damage, because, I mean, my teammates are already finished the T11. Maybe I can make a shot on the grill. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. And 500 damage with hash shell, not bad. So yeah, as you can see, every tank has strength and weakness, and the strength of this tank is powerful gun, fast reload time, insane penetration, good armor. Weakness of this tank is we are very slow, we can't rotate the turret, and the gun dispersion, I mean, is not that bad, but can be better. So, and if you know the strength and the weakness of your tank, you are going to be more decisive in the battle, and with that we can't say that there is a bad tank, but you have only to know how to deal with the tank which you are playing with. Now let's go for another battle, let's go, let's do it. I decided to take now more shell velocity, because I was seeing that while firing my shells are somehow flying in the air. I don't like it, I can't make what I can't do like that good precision shots. Oh, I love this battle, I love this map, I love this map, because you can make a lot of damage with Tank Destroyer with this in this map. But the grill, I think, is faster than me. He's going to be maybe before me in the spot. In this map, guys, if you are playing with a Tank Destroyer, go always on this spot. But it's also a team play. I mean, if your heavies wait and spot for you and don't rush, to 80% we are going to win this battle. But if the heavies right now just rush on the enemies and get busted, we are going to lose. So this moment is very decisive. I hope my team is going to wait for me, just spot, I take the position, and I'm trying to make my shots now. So I hope my team are going to spot for me somehow. A lot of suspense on this map. But let's wait, here we go. Can I hit the IS-4? No, I can't. We have to be patient. I mean, it's like you are chasing something and you have to be very patient for you have to have a lot of patience for your victim, let's say. And here we go, another one making a mistake. I think he's going to get anyway busted by the heavies, but I'm going to stay here and wait, because for sure one of the enemy tanks will make a mistake and going to rush, trying to help. Here we go. Oh, I missed my shot, trying to help the T11, and I am waiting for this moment to make my damage. I mean, come on. I don't know why I'm missing my shots. Maybe I should take APCR shells. I'm risking a lot right now to get busted. I don't want to die actually, but I also want to make my damage.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And I'm busted, so. But we are going to win this battle. Cool. I mean, I made a mistake. Maybe I should just, as I started taking shots and I was at 508 hit points only, I should go down to survive the battle and just trying to surround the enemy tanks like this, like the VZ is doing. But hey, I just saw we are anyway winning, so I wanted to stay there and make my less damage before I get destroyed. But don't do that. That was somehow not great gameplay. And another victory, and even I get destroyed, we won 9,000 credits. Nice. So this tank is also for sure You can play with a tier 10 tank. I mean, all of you know the struggle. Why playing with a tier 10 tank destroyer, you are not going to win a lot of credits, but with this tank you are going to win. So another plus point for this tank. So yeah, tankers, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope now you have a better idea about this tank. I'll show you the upgrades, the equipment, what we need for this tank, the strength and the weakness of this tank, and some gameplay. And I hope you have now a better idea if you should buy this tank or not, if you should go for it or not. Still your decision. As I told you, to be honest, it's not an OP tank destroyer, but it's a good one, a strong one, beginner friendly especially. We have T3 free tanks who are just so strong like this or even better. That's why very important to say it's not that OP tank, but it's just a tank, collector tank. Yeah, if you are a player who just want to get all the tanks of this game and want to add this beautiful tank to your garage, of course, just go for it. 20k gold is really a lot of gold, so yeah, think about it before doing this step. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, tankers, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.